full stack web application I've built, an ebook manager system. It is a sleek minimalist interface for managing and viewing ebook collections. So this is the front end, and the back end is built in FastAPI. The front end takes the books from PostgreSQL from the books table in the books server. So we have an overview here of the book collection. Then when we look in the back end, so we can get the books by testing it. Let's see. First, this is not working since we first need to run the back end. So let me run it. Mhm. Let us see into the back end. Now we can run it. And we should get the book collections. So that's all here. And then the second endpoint is a specific book. So let's take the key as the ISBN, and we can enter it and get the given book. So that is this one. When we look into the main, so we have here the database connection or the URL for just testing purposes and development purposes. I wrote here the password, which will be then changed. It's most recommended when deploying to have it in a .env file and have it included in the gitignore. So here are the scheme. Here is the scheme of the book collection. So the ISBN is the primary key, and followed by book title, book author, year of publication, publisher, the image URL, which is a real URL, and it gets in the front end then rendered as a picture. So here are the two endpoints, and the items themselves come from here books CSV. And let us open it in the data wrangle. And it's kindly provided from a Kaggle database, and for research purposes is like available, as we can see. So looking at the front end, we have vanilla JavaScript front end with semantic HTML5, and the CSS uses CRUD for responsive layouts, and it has got as well a printer layout for printing. So there is, let's say, highlighting, and if we would like to print it, there are 6 items per page, and it is printer friendly. Here I made a small of coloring So genres are displayed in blue, prices in green, and ratings in orange. That is here from the book details, and the prices and ratings are changed to fixed. We have got as well tests. So let us test the backend. We navigate into the backend, then PyTest, test main, and this passes to test to test the book model structure and to get the books. There are as well tests in the front end. So we have the first standalone test for the front end. That works also when the backend is not running. So let's stop the backend. And we see that the backend is not running anymore. And it tests the setup verification, render the book functions, render book details, and the navigation functions. When we start again the backend, so we can run the second test, which is just loading the front end tests. So this ebook manager is a modern web made in a modern web development using FastAPI and PostgreSQL. It has a RESTful structure, and the performance is optimized with vanilla JavaScript. Thank you very much for your attention. There is a README file and a create database markdown for running the database if it's not yet implemented, or the viewer might not know how to import items into Postgres. Thank you very much for your attention.